Hi everyone and welcome to Calm Creations Crafty Flosstube. My name is Tia. Today I am going to do a tag from the 52 Tags Handmade Challenge that is being run by Anne Brooks. And this is a challenge from I think 2020 maybe, that I started but didn't get very far and then stopped, and I've done a few this year which has been good, and I finally finished the other day the seed stitch, which took forever, but that's done. And then because I jumped ahead and did a couple of other ones, that was the couching, and then that was the tiny hexies. So now I'm up to tag 19, which is words, but I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. So I got an early Mother's Day present and I thought I would bring that in and use that as inspiration for today's tag. So I'll move that over there. So what I got was the colour cubes. So I got both the boxes and they are colour combinations. So I don't really have a problem putting colours together. I don't mind doing that, and I don't think I struggle with it. But what this will do is will take me out of my comfort zone and use colours that I wouldn't normally put together. So because I normally go in the safe zone, and this will make me choose colours to put together that I wouldn't think of. So I'm going to pull a card from here, from the first box, and I'm going to make my tag using the colours that are in on the card. So I'm just going to randomly pull a card, if I can get it out. Okay, so those are my colours. So it's card 91 in the first box, and these are the colours that I'm going to use in my tag. So I'll leave that there, put that away, and I will pause the video. I will go and find some fabrics to use and I will be back. Okay, I have gathered some supplies that I think fit with that card in the colours. I don't have any of the dark browns. Well, I haven't dug deep enough, but I thought I could use dark brown buttons, which I've got. So we need a tag. Leave that there. I've got some hexies that they've got dark brown, but they've got other, these I did a long time ago. Maybe one of those will work somewhere. I haven't got any other colours that will work, so put that there. Okay, and I got this little set of felt from work on clearance a long time ago. Excuse the noise. And it's got well, that says lilac grey, but we'll use that. And I think I'll use that as the base for my tag. Gosh, that's soft. I don't use felt very often. Okay. Yeah, there is a pen. I'll reorganise this morning. Just draw around that and cut it out. Can't really see that with scissors. I was so happy I got that seed stitch one finished. That took so long. I took it to the Sunshine Coast with us. My husband drove, so I did that in the time that we were driving. So that can go there. It's a bit wonky. I was very pleased to get it finished. Okay. Right, now this one is words, and it's got a little flap that you lift up, and it has your word of the year or something meaningful. Now, I pulled this trim out. I think I got this out of a trim bag at work, but I'm not sure about the blue. And I mean, it's the perfect width for what's underneath. Okay, maybe we will. Don't know what I was making here. But if we pull that back to I can just use that. Doesn't want to come out. Okay. Pull that chain out. Okay, that can get tucked under there because that's where I've joined it. Okay, we can use that somewhere. It's a bit yellower than... Okay. Those back. That furry trim. Let me grab a brown thread. What is that? That sort of a reddy. See what this is, and if there's enough of it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now I need a needle, and I'll just do a running stitch around the outside of the felt. knot in it might help. And I have to think of a word, and I think I've got one. But it's not a long word, but it won't fit across, so I'll have to run the word down, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. Hope you're all doing well. We're all travelling along nicely. So last weekend we went and had a night up on the Sunshine Coast with our middle daughter. So that was good. Put that there. And then did some shopping on the oh, it was that the day we got there. We went and did some shopping and then went out for breakfast on Sunday morning. That was nice, it was so good. This little cafe that they'd found that they go to. Yes, just working home. Everything's back to normal now that the public holidays are all finished. I think that's it now till I think August, is it? Don't know. Oh, I was just thinking I could use that as my flap. I'd have to join two together to have the underside. Yes, that's possible. I quite like this felt. Of course we don't have it anymore, but I bought some felt when I went to Corinne's retreat last year and I haven't used that either. Should get it out. Okay, one more in there. Okay, let's finish that off. Okay, so that's that. Now, how am I going to do my word? That orange is way too orange. Put that away. This was a little pack that I got from one of the ladies at Corinne's retreat. I'm pretty sure it was so I could use the lace as the flip up. See, I think that's too yellow. Okay, that can go over there. That can go over there. Now we're narrowing it down a bit. That can go there. Could still use the hexagon. Let's grab another one. May be able to sew them together. So sew two back to back. So do I do another one of them, or do I do that one on the back? Still got the brown in it. Sure, why not? It's looking a bit random with that blue. Right, let me have a dig for some other brown fabric and I will be back. Okay, I found this little piece of ticking. I will make a hexie and use that instead. So I'll do two, put that away. That's redone there. Okay, right. What have we got to sew with? That's sewing thread. Oh well, that'll do. Use what we've got. There's a knot in there, so that's the right side there. Put that on the back. Cut that straight across, that'll give me the two. I don't need that. Cut that in half. That'll be that one. Just stitch this onto there and then I'll join the two and then that'll make the little lift up flap. I'll just pop a pin in there. That will hold that. Okay. sun's coming up. The birds are singing. That one done. Pull it too tight. Put another stitch in there. Take that pin out. Right, there's one done. Yeah, much happier with that. Okay, let's do this other one. I'll pause the video. I will do this other hexie. I will stitch it to the top of that one. I'll stitch it to that one, and then I'll come back. Okay, won't be long. Okay, back again. I have refilled my coffee cup. I have blanket stitched, coffee on my fingers, blanket stitched around the edge, and I've left that side open because I will blanket stitch that to the side of the tag to make like a door. So and then that will close that side and attach the side of the hexie at the same time. And I've layered 2 buttons and stitched them on. And then I've just got to figure out how to do my word. I've got an idea. Which I think will work. I'm just not sure how I'm going to attach the piece. So let's get this stitched on. One more through there. Pick up that little loop from before. And then tie that off in a or not if I can. What's happened there? No. No, not yet. Pull that bit back out of it. I need that one there. Come on. There we go. Back out through there. Okay, let's try that again. And 2, right. Then we will go down through the fabric, come out the back to there, and snip that off. Okay, right. There we go. So that's that with the little door. And what I was thinking was, I found this little butterfly. I could attach that in there and then write the word on the butterfly. But if I stitch around there, I'll just have to go. Don't know, what else have we got in here? Just don't know how I'm going to attach that without covering up the word. Right, let's just write the word and then see what happens. Okay, so the word is explore. Okay. Now, I think I need some apricot coloured thread because that's a colour that I haven't really used. That's apricot, but I don't know how. Let's just pull it off and see. this from like the sewing layer, or but it's the right colour. It's very chunky in parts, but it's the right colour. But yes. Let me grab another embroidery thread. I'll just get my Appleton wools out. Yeah, let's use that. It's a bit brighter, but that's okay. Let's use a bit of that. And we will stitch on our word. Okay. There, down in there, up through there, back down there. There, through there, there, and that's closed, and then that will open. Okay. So I'll just knock that off, but I'm going to do a little butterfly trail with the same just in running stitch. To create a little bit of movement where the butterfly's been. Okay, I'll finish this off and then I will be back. Won't be a moment. Okay, that is all glued on. All I have to do now is write the details on the back, and that is tag number, I think it's 19, all done. Is it 19? Where are we? Yes, tag number 19. So thank you very much for hanging out with me while I do another tag, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks, bye.